Stand right next to my man, KayGee, 1/3 of Naughty by Nature. They just ripped it down out here in Strong Island. What's good, my brother?
Ain't nothing. I'm chilling, man. You know, doing my thing as usual, man. I'm here, so it's all good, man.
He's the quiet man. Get him to talk. That's what's up.
I talk. You know, I just talk when I'm spoken to.
I feel you, man. So what's been good with you, man?
I'm just in the lab, man. Like I said, I'm working. I got a bunch of groups I'm working on developing and putting together a few projects. And doing, you know, Tretch got his mixtape he putting together. I'm working on a project with RL from Next and Tretch together. And a few, like I said, developing a few new artists. I got a group Elite, 3 guys. I got young guys, R&B hip hop group. And then I have a white kid out in Minneapolis, a singer, songwriter guy, guitar player that I'm working on as well. So watch out for that, yo.
That's what's up. What's the deal with Jeanne? No, yeah, Jeanne back in there. I know they're no longer, but they were good. They did their thing.
Definitely. Love those girls, man. You know, every time I talk to them, I try to do it and I try to bring it up, you know. So I'm gonna keep fighting for y'all. I'm fighting for me too. I'm trying to get it done. I mean, if I get it done, then you know, it's coming, if I can get it done.
What are your thoughts of today's hip-hop?
I think it's cool, man. You know, at the end of the day, man, times always change, man, and you got to evolve and you got to move on. And I think when we first came out, there were some people that kind of was, you know, speculating or felt like what we was doing was different or wasn't their type of hip-hop, you know, because I've heard a lot of them say it. You know, we heard that. You know, yeah, definitely. You know, so I think it's the same thing that's going on now. It's different, you know, because if it wasn't, you know, if it wasn't, you know, for the kids that's out there now, if they didn't like it, they wouldn't buy it. They wouldn't take to it. So I think it's an audience for everybody. That's the same thing like, you know, our forefathers and the people that came before us that was more, before even hip-hop really was around, they was into a lot of the R&B. And even though I think the only thing that's different is that we can kind of gravitate to that music and relate to the music that they did as back then. And I think that the difference is that a lot of us sometimes can't really gravitate or really can't relate to what they're doing now. And that's really the problem. It's not a problem, you know, meaning like from our standpoint, from the older cats, it's just I think an issue that, you know, I think the newer cats have to kind of, a bridge that they have to kind of I guess,
yeah, more or less, the cross, yeah.
It kind of, you know, you have to bridge it, you know, like I said, you know, the R&B and the stuff that came before us, it wasn't necessary for us or before us, but we took to it and we respected it and we loved it. So it's the same thing with us and vice versa with them too as well. We gotta gravitate and take them and at least give them a chance, and the same with them versus with us, you know. We gotta do the same. So
the only thing different is that because you know the hip hop is so cyclical that and they always the music business always try to bring up the young. Back in the day when y'all came in, you had groups like Public Enemy and this taking y'all on the road.
Right.
It's kind of hard to take these young cats on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Well, or vice versa. They don't want to take you. They don't want to.
And they should. And they should.
That's with them. And that's why I said. That's why I'm talking about that bridge that everybody have to respect and gotta, you know, come on one accord at the same time. You know. So we got to work on that. But you know, it's like I said. There was whack dudes out back then, and it's just like now. It's whack people out now. But then again, it was good music. A lot of good music out then, and then there's good music out too. You just gotta, you know, funnel through, and you gotta find it.
That's what's up.
You know.
My man KayGee, keeping it real right here on Back to the Tracks. How can people get in touch with you? Your fans get in touch with you?
Hit me up at KayGee MBN on Twitter. Word up. On Instagram at KayGee MBN. Same thing. Word up.
What about Facebook?
Facebook, I'm at KayGee Giss on Facebook. At KayGee Giss. You can find me on there.
And that's what it is. That's what's up. Let's turn up, y'all. Back to the tracks. That's what I'm talking about.
Down for what?
All right.
I'm a real producer.